Hello, welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Thursday, January 18th, 2024. It's Thursday, which means we're working with a new deck, and so I've been guided to work with the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron-Reid. Now, I will tell you that this is another deck I have not worked with before. I've had it, it's been on my shelf, but I have not used it. And so I find it interesting that I've been guided 2 weeks in a row to use a deck that I haven't used before, but I'm appreciating that I'm getting to learn the deck as we go through these cards. So this is a beautiful deck. Colette has this divided up into 7 areas, which are tied to, here, let me let you see the back of the cards, tied to the rainbow, the colors of the rainbow, the light spectrum, also tied a little bit to the chakra wheel colors. And we have the areas of energy that we work with, which are earth, water, fire, love, sound, light, and thought. And there are 7 cards for every area, so we have a total of 49 cards to work and discover. So I believe that liminal spaces are sort of mystical transition spaces where we're open to learning new energy from the divine, from our inner soul, our divine self, our divine universe, and that oracle cards are a simple form of divination that can help us get those messages through. As a matter of fact, in this guidebook, Colette put something very beautiful. She says that the word oracle comes from the Latin orare, which means to speak or to impart wisdom. So these cards help us speak and get wisdom from our higher self or our divine universe. So I'm going to continue to do what I have been doing for these 2-card readings. Is I'm going to look at the energy and the focus of the day. I do want to say that I've opened a circle of light and love and protection around myself, which includes yourselves and the collective, anyone who will watch this reading, whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, next year, whenever you come to this reading. I believe it was the right time for you, and there's some message in it for you. These cards are really nice, shuffle really well. I have small hands, so sometimes I have a hard time shuffling oracle cards, but these are lovely. So we look at 2 things in these daily 2-card readings. We look at the energy, which is the force that's directed towards us during the day, and then the focus, which is our effort, intention, or response that we put back into that energy. So energy. So our energy card is here, and oops, and then our focus card. I'm trying to get this in frame where you can see that I'm picking them spontaneously. So I will continue to read intuitively from what I see, and then I will also look at the guidebook and see what Colette has put in there. And again, knowing that this is a new deck for me, and so I'm going to do the best I can with it and learn, hopefully, along with you guys. So our energy card for the day is the land between. Well, maybe I can lift that up for you. Speaking of liminal spaces, if that isn't a liminal space, I don't know what is. Welcome to this deck. So this is the land between. This is card number 40. And I believe this is going to be in the thought category. They're guided by color, and I see this as purple up here. But this is a beautiful card. We have the image of the land between, really. Here is now, here is then, or here is now, here is the future. And this is what links us. And I believe this space right here, these are the liminal spaces where we learn, where we grow, where we focus, where we're open to this divine energy. So I feel like the energy for this day is absolute liminal space. The energy of the in-between. Energy where you can just know that something important is coming to you in the middle, in the limbo. Let's see what the deck says about this card. Right page. Nope, I was wrong. This is energy. This is light. So this is not a thought category. This is light. So let me get to the, see me and my colors. Okay. The land between. The key concepts of this card are being between worlds, learning to be okay while at the threshold of what was and what will be, a time of waiting and evolving, gray areas, something essential yet still in development, metamorphosis. It says here, you're in the process of change. You know that you were called to it and can no longer be who you were, but you aren't sure what the next experience in your life will be. You are in between what was and will be and what will be. You're in a pupal stage, like during the metamorphosis of a caterpillar into a butterfly. However, you can't just skip the messy parts. You have to endure the unknown and uncomfortable as you have to endure the unknown and be uncomfortable as you reinvent yourself. So this card is maybe telling us that, well, the liminal space is beautiful. It's a little scary and a little uncomfortable because you don't really have good footing, you know? Maybe like walking across an icy parking lot. You're just a little unsure of yourself. So let's look at the focus that we're going to put into the energy that we have today. And this is 48, a burst of magic. And this is a gorgeous card. Look at this. Let me lift this up and see if that can help. I'm still working every day on my lighting. So we have a beautiful pink lotus flower here floating on water, and there are gorgeous sparks and stars above it. A burst of magic. What a gorgeous intention that we're going to put into this energy for the day. So we know the energy is liminal, kind of limbo in between. And now we have a burst of magic, which magic is within all of us. We all have the potential for great magic. And so I feel like we just need to allow ourselves to be open to the magic within us and stand in this liminal space and see what we see. I think this is a beautifully prophetic day for us. I'm super excited. I hope you found this reading helpful or connected with it in some way. I would love to hear any comments you have about the reading, about this deck. If you have any experience with this deck, I would love to hear about it. I would appreciate any likes, subscribes, shares, if you will, to help my channel grow. I hope you've been enjoying these daily readings. I certainly have, and I hope you're finding something helpful in them. My name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me.